Hello guys, Elias here, and welcome to the Off-Season series, episode number 2. And today, we'll be talking about my goals and my ambitions that I want to create and achieve for this brand new season. And also talk about the club and the teams that I played for last season, the team that I'll be playing for this season. And just overall, how things have been going and how everything is going to be set up for the brand new season. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so I just wanted to start off with how I recently, a couple of weeks ago, met up, had a team, not a team meeting, but just an individual one-on-one meeting with the head coach of my club, Southwest Phoenix Football Club, down here in Bunbury, Western Australia. And it's a Southwest club that had recently just been promoted from Div 1 to State League Div 2. And this year we're looking again to go for promotion once more. So we will be heading and hopefully get promoted to State League Div number 1, numero uno. And yes, it will be a great success if that were to happen. Promotion 2 years in a row, that will just be brilliant for our club and really give the booster for the footballing specific areas for the area that we are in, Bunbury. It doesn't have the footballing abilities, but when you find the right ones, you find the right ones. And personally, as a footballer myself, it's a good club. It's a good club. A lot of players have that winning mentality and want to win, want to get promoted, and that's the mentality that we all need to really push ourselves hard this season and just lift our spirits up and get promoted. So that's what we're looking for this season. And as I was saying a couple of weeks ago, had a meeting with the head coach, and yeah, we made an agreement, made a couple of deals, and yeah, I've agreed to sign a contract for this season, and I'll be playing for the first team and the reserves team, and also be playing for the 18s team, which is only when they are short on players, but I'll be playing first team and resis predominantly, and then 18s if they need. So yeah, that will be it this season for me. But last season, I played for the under-18s, Southwest Phoenix FC, and we played in Div 1, and we won the Top 4 Cup, which was very, very good. Even though we came 4th in the overall league divisions, it was a tough fight because a lot of our players wouldn't rock up to trainings or games, and it was just hard. So I just had to bump up and join the resis. So last year I played with the 18s and predominantly reserves. And so yeah, this year I wanted to bump myself up, test myself and start playing first team and resis. And yeah, last year I already was training with the first team. So, it was good. It was good fun. Good to play with all the big boys. It was a good test for me. Tested my speed, my agility, my power, and my footballing knowledge and what to do, Instead of using your body and wasting your energy, it's all about, thinking how to play smart, communicating with every other player, bonding as a team. But unfortunately for the 18s, that really didn't work because we really didn't have a team. It was the team that pulled up. It was basically like a Sunday league footballing team. You turn up, but it was an under 18s. So it wasn't very fun. But in the end, we somehow won the Top 4 Cup, which we thoroughly deserve. We definitely deserve. We were the underdogs. We were the underdogs of the whole cup. In the quarterfinals, we drew 2-2 and went down to penalties. And I scored the winning penalty to make it, 6-4. 6-4, yeah. Keeper made brilliant saves, and all I had to do was just stick it in the bottom left corner. And yeah, it was a good game. I'll remember that game. Because everybody was, everybody worked hard. Even though we conceded 2-0, we were 2-0 down the whole game. We conceded 2 goals in the first half. We were 2-0, and our heads kind of like, we were trying to lift our heads up, but most of the boys had their heads already gone. Like, they didn't know what to do. But, I still try to keep that spirit high, and yeah, just went for it. And then in the last, 5 or 10 minutes, striker pulls up out of nowhere, our striker, and he bangs in 2 goals when it's needed. Like, it was crazy. We played some brilliant football in that game, but it was just more of that communication and getting that structure throughout the whole team. Because if our team turned up to every training session, every game, we'd be top of the league, no questions asked. We had a good, talented team, but everybody was just off away somewhere, having parties, drinking, I don't know, all sorts. But I wasn't that type of person. I just tried to train, I just tried to play with the first team, played resis, and, you know, it was good. It was a good experience. You know, I played resis predominantly. Sometimes I'd have to play 2 back-to-back games, one for 18s and one for resis, which was tough because, you know, cramped up halfway through a couple of games. But, yeah, got used to it. It's called about muscle memory. So, yeah, this year, hopefully, get a couple of games in, or most games in for first team, and then play resis and then help out 18s if they need. So, yeah, it'll be a good season this year. I feel like we can definitely get promotion again this year, like we did last year. So, looking forward to the new season very much. So, my goals for this season. My goals for this season would be just to further develop my footballing knowledge, you know, playing smarter, not harder, not wasting all my energy, and just being that smart player that can do a lot of things with a short amount of time, but also be able to have that explosive burst of energy. I just want to improve myself in all physical attributes of my game, such as my speed, my vertical jump, my strength, just overall, I just want to improve my overall game, you know, reading of the play, and yeah, just being able to be a top class player. You know, I've been training, you know, just started training day 1 yesterday, decided to have a little recovery because it was a bit of a work yesterday. So I kind of just did some light stretching today and yeah, decided to record this video for my goals and ambitions. So yeah, another thing I want to work on this season is just training every day, like training every single day except for the day before, or just do like a light training the day before. But I really want to try and get into that rhythm and pattern of training every single day for up to 3 hours at least, or just like an hour in the morning, hour in the afternoon, then hour at night. And even on team training nights, you know, it might be for an hour and a half, so I might do half an hour in the morning, or an hour in the morning, and then half an hour in the afternoon, or even an hour in the afternoon. So yeah, it just really depends on what I want to do and how I want to set everything up. I've already got somewhat of an idea on how I want to set everything up, but it's a work in progress. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to, you know, improving my game and becoming a better footballer. So yeah, it's going to be a really exciting season. I'll be having my first team debut. I already had my resis debut last season, but yeah, I even had, my resis debut was 2 years ago when I was playing under 16s in the NPL, which is the National Premier League, which is one league above State League Div 1, which is the second highest division or league, should I say, it's the second highest league in the Australian footballing world, basically. And it goes like just divs, like Div 1, Div 2, Div 3, and then you got State League Div, and then you got NPL, which is National Premier League, and then you got after National Premier League, you've got the A League, which is the professional football league for Australia. And yeah, so we're looking to get promoted from State League Div 2 this year to State League Div 1, and then hopefully promote ourselves next year again to NPL, which will be a very tough fight. But first, you have to get through State League Div 2, win it, win the cup, win the night series, and just continue our streak of winning. Because we've been on a roll last season. Last season we had some ups and downs, but we've been going like this. We've been on an incline, and we're coming for that spot. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what the club has, what the team's going to be like this season. We've got our first pre-season open training session will be on the 13th of January, I'm pretty sure it is, on the Saturday I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm just going to be training up for that, try to be the best. When I arrive, I want to show the coach that I'm dedicated, I'm hardworking, and I've been training on the off-season, and just to prove myself that I can play first team and I can start first team every single time. And yeah, I just want to show the coach that I really want to play first team throughout the whole year, then help out resis and 18s when they need me. So yeah, I just really want to push myself throughout this off-season era, just to, even that short amount of time can just change everything. So there's been a couple of players who've started to retire or just leave the club, but they're not going to fully leave. They're just going to help out the club. Like, we had a physio who was playing for us, but he decided he had too much work on this year, so he's going to just help out with the physio. And yeah, that will be it. So a couple of spots there for me to dip in, and yeah, so it's everywhere, you know. Anything could happen. It's a good club, very good club. I'm looking forward to definitely playing this season with the first team and for Rezzies, but you know, 18s was nothing special last year. You know, we came fourth in the overall league and then won the cup. But we definitely, if we had a fully committed team, like don't get me wrong, we definitely had a couple of bits and talent in there, right? But if we just had a full committed team to come to every training session and every game, we would be top of the league no matter what, you know, no questions asked. But since we didn't have a committed team, one game we only had 9 players turn up and we still played. We got battered 7-0 or something like that, but you know, we played our hearts out, we did what we could, you know. It wasn't the greatest game of all time, honestly, because they had like 5 subs, which is they were just constantly rolling on and off. You know, they're half a team. That's 5 players, half a team. So it was crazy, but yeah, you know, I had a lot of experience, so you know, I'm taking that with me, and I really just want to put myself out there and just, you know, play to the best of my possible abilities. You know, level myself up, become a better player, and possibly reach. Well, that's what I want to do. Reach the professional football world. And yeah, but you just have to work for it, have to fight for it, have to show, have to prove. So yeah, throughout this series, or these episodes of the off-season series, I should be training and taking you along with me. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. Thank you for watching, and that is it for episode 2 of the off-season series. See you tomorrow.